sometimes it's really worth trying to sneak into the VIP area because you meet living legends like Derek Bell. Derek, thank you so much for talking to us.
Well, I have to when you call me, you invite me in like that. Thank you.
I thought it was a good intro. What brings you along today?
Well, I think I'm like the guest of honor. I gave a talk at a dinner last night up here in the hospital, which was fantastic for 200 or 300 people. And then today I'm here looking at these wonderful cars, a lot of which I had raced over my career. And we just presented an award to the top place driver at Le Mans this last year, British driver that is. So I'm here sort of just posing around talking to people like wonderful, beautiful girls like you.
Now we have to talk about Le Mans, obviously, 5-time winner. Tell me what that was like.
Well, you know, I mean, I found if I never had a dream to win Le Mans. I mean, I started my career with Formula 3, Formula 2 and Formula 1, and I, you know, raced for Ferrari and Brabham and for McLaren. And it was a wonderful, you know, I just dying to be a top Formula 1 driver. But unfortunately, I was okay, but anyway, I didn't make it. Well,
He's mine for a minute.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I shouldn't be leaning against the gate, should I? So, yeah, so, you know, to go to Le Mans with Ferrari, which was really my beginning at Le Mans, and then I went to Porsche for the rest of my career, really, it was fantastic. And I mean, you know, never have a dream of winning. It's such a hard race to win. You never know. It's such a lottery. But I was lucky. I always, well, invariably got in the best car, and I had the best teammates, and we had the best of luck, and that's what you need.
And so many people want to do it now. So do you have any tips for any up-and-coming young drivers?
Is this for you?
Well, I would love it to be for me, but let's say it's for a friend.
Yeah, no, I mean, Le Mans is a very special race. It's very difficult. The difficulty is getting your foot in the door. Once you've got your foot in the door, you then got to get into a decent team. But really the first thing to do, I would always say, is go in a second-rate car, if that's the right word, so that you can get the mileage, get to know the track, get to know the people, get to know the ropes. It's not an easy race, and it's not an easy track. It's super, super fast. I mean, we were doing 246 miles an hour back in my early days. And I mean, it's, you know, it's very critical racing, very difficult. But it's not as hard as people make out. It's just that you've got to be in the right car. It's no good going there in something that that is a handful to drive. It's got to be easy to drive so that you're at ease when you race it, because you've got to go in and out of traffic and bad conditions, in the dark, on oil, in the rain. So, you know, the thing mainly is to get a nice background to it in the first place, and then just gradually work your way up. And if you have the talent, you'll get there.
Now, you said you were lucky enough to have the best cars. Obviously, technology's moved on. What, in your opinion, is the best car around at the moment?
Well, without a doubt, it's Audi. I mean, Audi have bought their way. Audi own Le Mans, basically, so they're always going to win Le Mans, in my opinion, as long as they're there. They've done a heck of a job promoting their product. And so everybody else is sort of really taking a hind seat, and which I think a little ways to the detriment of Le Mans, personally. But you know, they're doing a hell of a job. They're pouring a lot of money into it. They're giving a lot of young drivers chances to win the race, which they have been doing in the last 5 or 6 years. And, you know, it's been promoting it worldwide with all their massive PR.
Now, Derek, you said you weren't a living legend. However, I know for a fact, American Motorsport Hall of Fame, things have changed. There's a new edition.
Yes, this last week, I have to say it was fantastic. I mean, it's such an honor, and it's very flattering. I mean, I raced in America a lot in the last 25 years, particularly in sports cars, obviously. And it was great. I was inducted into the Hall of Fame in Detroit on Wednesday night, and my own son Justin, who races and does TV rather like you in America, he inducted me. So it was really a fantastic evening, lots of great people. And what I enjoyed about it most was that it wasn't only about drivers, it was literally about the people that make motor racing. And of the 7 people they inducted, only 3 of them were drivers. The other 4 were engineers that had made racing what it is today, you know, in the last 50 years. So for that I was very excited.
I bet you were. It's absolutely an amazing achievement. Now, today, obviously, so many people come down. Why is it important to attend an event like this, and what do you think of today?
Well, I mean, I think Chelsea Legends is fantastic. To me, it's not about the people. It's about the cars. And I think it's absolutely fantastic because, you know, here we are right in the centre of London, on the edge of the River Thames, in this amazing park, if that's for want of a better word. and with all the history that there is, of course, in England. And to have it here, all these beautiful cars and these lunatic guys that own them, and send them along for people to look at and smell at and touch without, you know, any security on it, it's absolutely fantastic. And, you know, I think to be part of it is vital, and that's why so many drivers are here. It's so easy to come here. You haven't got to drive to Silverstone. You know, you're in the middle of London. You got out to dinner last night, you know, as we all did, or go to dinner in restaurants, and you come here the next day. It's absolutely fabulous.